Chapter 69. After seeing off Dr. Fairburn, Wednesday and Tyler went back to search for Professor Orloff's classroom. Professor Orloff, we want to ask you a question about Augustus Stonehurst. We understand he used to be a science teacher here, Wednesday said. I never trusted him, the professor replied with a scowl. He was a normie, just like Miss Thornhill. Did he ever mention someone named Lois? Wednesday asked. His wife died before he came to Nevermore, Orloff said slowly. But he had a daughter. I don't remember her name, but he built her an aviary on top of Lago Tower. Wednesday and Tyler exchanged a glance, already connecting the dots. Tyler stepped forward. Can you remember if he was close to anyone in particular? Yes, the professor said after a pause. He took an interest in a particular student, Isaac. A brilliant boy. He built a lot of his inventions with Stonehurst's help, until an accident occurred that killed him. The explosion destroyed Lago Tower. Although his body was never found, some say he was buried underneath the skull tree. Augustus left Nevermore shortly thereafter. Thank you, Professor, Tyler said as he and Wednesday left the classroom. Lago Tower was the same clock tower we met Uncle Fester in, right? Maybe we can go there and find some clues, Tyler suggested. Even if we find anything, it won't tell us much if I can't use my foresight, Wednesday said as they walked side by side. Yeah, I meant to talk to you about that. Maybe you can ask one of the other ravens if they saw anything, Tyler said carefully. Wednesday stopped in her tracks at the suggestion, then, without a word, made a beeline for Xavier's studio. Xavier was busy painting in his shed when the door suddenly opened. Wednesday and Tyler walked in wearing matching black and white outfits. Wednesday scanned the room, examining Xavier's paintings. He had been drawing a lot of crows, a hooded figure, the zombie, and Willow Hill. No wonder I hadn't seen you all semester. You've been busy, Wednesday said, glancing at Xavier. Are you sure it's me? You're the one running around with your monster, Xavier said, glancing at Tyler. Tyler gave him a look that said I don't care, you're beneath me, until he noticed the painting Xavier was currently working on. A scared woman with her face covered by her hair, wearing a floral dress, curled up in a corner, locked in a cell. Who's that? Tyler asked, gesturing to the painting behind Xavier. I don't know. The image just popped in, Xavier said. Well, he's not much help, Tyler said with a smile, turning to Wednesday. You think she's being locked up in Willow Hill? Wednesday asked with a deadpan stare. That's my guess, Xavier said as he turned back to his easel. He took one last glance at Tyler and Wednesday as they left. Tyler placed a hand on Wednesday's back, gesturing for her to take the lead out the door, while a pinch of pain tugged at Xavier's heart. Thing ran straight to Wednesday and Enid's dorm. Wednesday looked up as Thing chittered rapidly on the desk. Uncle Fester was caught, she said grimly. Agnes suddenly appeared in front of her, making Enid jump. How many times do I have to tell you to keep out of my room? Enid yelled. Enough, Wednesday snapped, her voice slicing through the noise. Miss Capri is going to Willow Hill tomorrow night. I'm going to use her to sneak. Thing said Fester has a contact on the inside, we're going to make use of her. There's a security checkpoint at the gate. Agnes, I'm going to need you to distract the guards. What about me? What am I supposed to do? Enid demanded, stepping forward. When Wednesday didn't answer, Enid's voice softened but her eyes hardened. Do you even want to be my friend anymore? That was never in question, Wednesday said firmly. I'm going to need you to distract Tyler. Enid blinked. Distract Tyler? Why? I thought you two were working this case together. We are, Wednesday replied. But I can't have him involved in this operation. If he gets caught, he'll be arrested, no matter his intentions. Normies aren't exactly fond of hides running free in society. So no matter what happens, make sure you keep an eye on him. Her tone grew quieter, almost thoughtful. Enid frowned. What am I supposed to say if he comes looking for you? Wednesday stared at her. That's for you to figure out. Enid huffed. If you just need someone to spy on him, why not send her, she said, glancing at Agnes. Wednesday's eyes flicked toward Agnes. He's already caught her twice. She'll immediately trigger his heightened senses. Then he'll realize I'm not on campus, since she's always stalking me. Her tone was edged with frustration. Agnes lowered her head in shame. I'll do better in the future, she murmured. Enid sighed, her earlier fire dimming. Fine, she said quietly. She didn't argue anymore.